what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and for today's video, we are planning for February in my digital planner. So if you're new to my channel or to my Plan With Me's, I have a 2024 digital planner that I actually made this year. If you're interested, I will link it in the description for you. Basically, I made myself a 2024 digital planner, and then I upload it into Goodnotes and use my Apple Pencil to do some planning. I'm not a very artistic person, so I really like sitting down and doing my digital planner because it feels very creative to me, but it's also like keeps you on track, keeps you organized for your month. So I really have been loving my digital planner. That is what we're gonna do today. I'll go kind of through my previous month and see if we met all of our goals, and then I'll start going through the month of February. I'm hoping to make the month of February very like Valentine's themed because it's just fun to have a theme. So I'm wearing my Invisalign because one of my goals of 2024 was to get through my Invisalign treatment and be done with it by the end of the year. So we'll see, but so far I'm on track. I've only had it for about 2 weeks, so I definitely don't want to fall behind. So I am going to start wearing my Invisalign in my videos, so I apologize in advance. I feel like it changes my voice and makes my voice sound weird, but whatever. I'm wearing them anyway because that is something that is going to benefit me in the long run. So I'm going to wear my Invisalign. But with all my planning videos, I always like to make a fun little drink, and I haven't had my afternoon latte yet, so I'm going to make a latte and we will sit down and start planning for the month of February. I did a caramel vanilla latte today just because I felt like it was like very Valentine's Day themed. I have no idea why. And I also used my pink Magic Kingdom mug because Valentine's Day, obviously. I actually really love Valentine's Day. I think the actual like holiday itself is kind of cheesy, but I really like the vibes. Like I love pink. I think it's so fun and girly. So I actually really love Valentine's Day. So I'm definitely leading into that theme this month. But I'm gonna sip on my latte and start looking at my past January goals to see if I met them. I honestly, not gonna lie, I have not been super on it with my digital planning this month. I think it helps me stay organized to go through the whole month before the month starts, and sometimes I don't really need to refer back to it, especially because January was such a slow month for me. I really wanted it to be a slow month for me, so I didn't do a whole lot, so I didn't really have to refer back to it a whole lot. So honestly, I kind of forgot about my goals, so I don't even know what they were. So let's look at them and see if we met them. So looking at my January goals and my kind of January to-do list, I did over half. So that's pretty good considering I didn't really refer back to this a whole lot during the month. So on my to-do list was order a couch for the guest room, which is this room. So I do, as you can see in that corner right there, I did order a couch and it came and it's perfect and I love it. So it's a fold out couch. It folds out into a queen, but I'm doing like a whole video about redoing my guest room slash office. So definitely subscribe if you're interested in seeing that down the line. And then I had to adjust my HOA payments because my payment went up a little bit. So I had it on automatic payments. So I needed to pay the remainder that was needed in January and then also adjust all my future payments. So I did do that. Get a new windshield. I have a crack in my windshield. I started the process and then kind of fizzled out on it. So I have not done this yet. So I definitely need to work on that. And then paint the ceilings. When we moved into our house, we removed all the popcorn ceilings, or not all of them, but a lot of them. The rooms that still need to be finished are the downstairs living room and our bedroom. So the downstairs living room, the paint like didn't quite match with the rest of the kitchen because it's all one room. So I had to go get more paint and it still doesn't quite match. So I'm not quite done with it yet. And then I haven't started yet upstairs into our bedroom. So that is something that I could definitely roll over into February because I would love to have it done before we have people come stay with us in March. So we'll see. For my January goals, I had 3,800 subscribers. I did meet this goal with a couple of days to spare. So today's only January 28th. So I had a couple of days to spare, which was really exciting for me. So I met that, and then finish the ceilings, did not meet that, which we just talked about, and then stick to my upload schedule. I am trying not to put so much pressure on me to upload 2 times a week or anything like that, but I do want to stick to my upload schedule. So when I kind of lay out my schedule for February, another goal of mine will be to stick to that upload schedule, whether it's 1 video a week. Some weeks might have 2. I'm just kind of sticking to that upload schedule. I definitely want to do that again this month. And then try one new dinner recipe. I did try a new dinner recipe, which was really good. It was this recipe from a cookbook that I got for Christmas last year, and it's a vegetarian recipe, which we've been trying to do more of, and it turned out really, really good. It was this white bean and chickpea like stew thing, but it turned out really, really good and it was really tasty. So I definitely would make that again. And then have a date night. We did not have a chance to have a date night this month because my husband has been working a lot more than normal. So he's not had a lot of days off. We haven't had a chance to have a date night this month, but it's something I could definitely roll over into February. So those are my January goals. I didn't meet all of them. I honestly rarely do. I rarely meet all of my monthly goals. I rarely meet all of my monthly goals. Why can I not say the word goals? Goals. It's not abnormal for me to have met like half of them. You know, it's one of those things where it's like it's meant to motivate you or to push you, and it's really not about actually being able to check it off, although that does feel good. One thing I thought I had put on here was to finish an audiobook, because one of my ends for 2024 was audiobooks, because I really, really like stories, but I don't really like to sit down and read, and I'm very much like a person who wants to listen to something when they're doing laundry or they're cleaning the house. So one of my ends for 2024 was audiobooks, and I did finish an audiobook this month, which was pretty good. It was Riley Seeger's Survive the Night, which I love thrillers, so it was a really good one. And at one point I gasped so loud that I scared my dog. So it definitely had a good twist. I highly recommend if you like thrillers or audiobooks. I enjoyed that one a lot. So that is one of the things I'm definitely gonna put on my February goals, is another audiobook. So let's think about what we want to do for February goals. I always like to look at the previous month first and kind of just determine, like, is there anything I want to roll over that I didn't get to finish this month? And definitely in this case there is. So now I'm going to think about what I want my goals to look like for February. So I have my February goals written down, and my goals for February are 4,000 subscribers, which is so crazy. Stick to my upload schedule, which I haven't made yet, but I will in just a second when I fill out kind of my monthly view. Finish the ceilings. So that is something that got rolled over from January, but I really want to get it done this month. Really hoping to get that done. And then have a date night. I know we'll have a date night because not only is it Valentine's Day, but also is Aaron's birthday this month. So definitely know we'll have some sort of date night. And then the last thing I have is to decorate the guest room, which is this room, and it's kind of the last thing I need to do to get this room ready to have guests in March. So I definitely want to make sure I get that done this month. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I definitely want to make sure to get sheets and everything for the pull-out couch and all that kind of stuff. So that is definitely on the to-do list this month. So now that we've made our goals, let's make a vision board that kind of reflects those goals. I always like to do the goals first and kind of like be really intentional about what I want my month to look like. Maybe another goal of mine is to finish planning my Disney outfits, and I'll add that on as well. But let's make a vision board. And I always like to take the pictures for my vision board off of Pinterest because I feel like they have the best pictures, and I'll make my vision board to kind of reflect those goals that we just talked about. I am all done with my vision board, so I will show you a picture of it here. I feel like I took forever to pick the pictures from Pinterest because part of my vision board is like I want to include what I want this room to look like, and I'm so lost and I do not know what I want this room to look like. Basically, I want to do a gallery wall. I just can't decide like what the vibe is because I feel like my home style is such a mixture of like minimal, bohemian, like cottage core, like I don't know what my vibe is. So I feel like that's why I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out what I want this room to look like. But I picked a couple pictures of kind of the vibe that I'm going for. I want to make the room have a lot of personality, and I don't want it to just be like 3 aesthetic prints on the wall. Like I want it to be a lot of character, and I think sometimes that is harder because it takes so much more time and finding pieces that make sense with, you know, the vibe that you're going for. So I feel like that's why it took me so long. But this is my vision board for February. I think it turned out really good. I included this little like vintage outfit, vintage t-shirt at Disney, because one of the things I want to do this month is plan all my Disney outfits. I included my vlogging camera, editing videos, things like that. And then I also incorporated a lot of pink in the pictures, which looks really pretty. And I included this picture I found on Pinterest of the Lover vinyl being played because I have that vinyl in pink, and I just got a new record player, so I definitely want to use that more this month. So I think it turned out really good. It very much is like representing what I want my month to look like, I think. So that's perfect because that is what a vision board is for. Get you excited about your month. Yeah, I think it turned out really good. So now I'm gonna go through my month of February and kind of plan out my month. I always like to include my YouTube upload schedule, so what video I'm gonna upload on what day, and then kind of plan out when I'm gonna film it, when I'm gonna edit it, so that I can stay on track with my uploads, and then also just any important dates. So obviously Valentine's Day, Aaron's birthday, and any other appointments that I have coming up. So I'm gonna go through and do my monthly plan. Then let's make some fun stickers in Canva because I haven't done that in a while. I feel like February is a good month to make some fun, cutesy little like stickers. Let's do our monthly plan and then we'll make some stickers in Canva. So I'm done with my February planning. I always have such a hard time figuring out my YouTube schedule when my regular work schedule changes in any way. So for example, I'm working a weekend and I'm having a hard time figuring out when I'm gonna film and edit my videos so that I don't fall behind. I had to make some adjustments to make sure I was gonna be able to stay on track since that is one of my goals this month. But I think it turned out really cute. I think the stickers in Canva turned out really, really cute. I tried to keep it simple and just do like hearts, strawberries, and like a pink bow, and I think they turned out really, really good. But that is it for my February plan with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some motivation to plan out your month and kind of get organized. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I will see you in the next video.